Hello, this is Ted Gambardella, and I want to talk about In Defense of Joe Paterno. There is none. In my life, I've been disappointed by many things in sports. I always hated when the Cowboys lose, and this happened a lot during the last 16 years, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. I hated when LSU loses or when the University of Texas loses. I got upset when I watched the Mavericks lose their first NBA Finals, but I was very happy when they won their second time. And I'm still not over Game 6 of the World Series with the Rangers this year. But those are team losses. And usually the worst thing that can happen in a team loss is that an individual player might mess up, or a coach might make a bad call, or someone might throw an interception. No one named Tony Romo, of course. But it's usually a team effort or a lack of team effort that causes the loss or disappointment. And so it's more of a team disappointment. When a single professional sports athlete, even on a local level, does something terrible, it's much worse. When Mike Tyson raped a young lady, I was upset but not surprised, and Tyson went to jail to pay for his crimes. When Barry Bonds and Mark Aguirre set the home run records while taking tons of steroids, and nothing can be done about it, I was upset. When Tiger Woods went from my favorite sports athlete in the world and one of my heroes to just being a common adulterer and a jerk, I was really upset. But nothing has ever shocked me more, disappointed me more, or hurt me more than Penn State scandal and Joe Paterno's involvement. Joe Paterno was one of my heroes, and the thought never occurred to me, or for that matter to anyone else, that he was covering up a sexual perversion at his university. A man he knew and trusted for 30 years was molesting young boys at the university, in the locker rooms, at his house, at his charity. And Joe Paterno knew about it, or at least knew enough about it, that he should have done something about it. But he didn't do the right thing. He did the legal thing and turned the man into his superiors. But he apparently did not follow up and did not pursue any legal actions. And I'm sure that in the next few days or weeks, we'll find out much more about this pervert and what Joe Paterno knew or did not know. But what I do know, I really don't want to know. I don't want to hear about this pervert and what he did to these children. I don't want to hear about how he molested kids in the shower, in front of players, in front of assistants, and in front of other people, and no one did anything about it. I don't want to know all the sordid details, and I pray for the children and the families of the children. But I do not understand why Joe Paterno did what he did not do, or what he did. If Joe Paterno would have turned in his assistant of 20 plus years in 2002, Joe Paterno would have been fired. No doubt about it, just like he has been fired now, and justifiably so. But Joe Paterno did not want to leave Penn State, and he did not want to stop coaching, and apparently did not want to turn his friend in. He wanted to protect himself, to protect the university, to keep his job, and to keep the university's integrity. But none of this has happened. Now he has lost his job, the athletic director has lost his job, assistants have lost their job, and the university president has been fired. Penn State is in for a long and terrible legal battle, and they will lose millions, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and justifiably so. So how can you defend Joe Paterno? Let's ask the Democrats how they defended Bill Clinton. Let's ask the war criminals who said they were only doing what they were ordered to do, how they defended themselves. Let's ask the drug dealers who get children hooked on drugs and destroy their lives forever, how they do it. Let's ask the politicians who stand in front of the cameras and tell lie after lie to get reelected. Let's ask all the people who do terrible things why they did it, and then let's take all their excuses, write them on a piece of paper, and throw them in the trash, because that's what they are, trash excuses. You can't defend Joe Paterno. You can't defend Penn State, and you can't defend all the people who knew about the perversions going on and did nothing about it. all you can do is shake your head, close your eyes, and say a prayer and thank the good Lord that these people are finally coming to justice, and pray that this never happens again. It'll take me a long time to get over Joe Paterno's failure to do the right thing. This is Ted Gambardella. I'll see you next time.